Aita for being resentful of my husband's reflexive anger during newborn nighttime pumping feeds. My 32F husband, 35 meters, and I have a 3-week-old newborn. My milk supply has been low, so I've been pumping every 2 to 3 hours. The arrangement my husband and I agreed to was that he and I would both wake up for the first feeding pump session, where he would go feed the baby a bottle and I would focus on pumping. The issue is that my husband has insomnia and can't fall asleep easily. To mitigate this, I'll wear sleep headphones and will listen for the baby's cries when he's hungry. My husband's ask is for me to wake him up when this occurs, so that he can help and I can focus on pumping. However, when I do gently wake up my husband at the time that he asks me to, it's like a knee-jerk reaction for him to be angry. He'll jerk, complain loudly that he just fell asleep minutes ago, slap the bed with his fist or open hand in anger, then stomp off to tend to the baby. After which, he'll cool off, start singing and put on his cute voice with the baby, and otherwise be okay. Meanwhile, I'm left feeling horrible, feeling guilty for waking him up, to the point where I don't want to wake him up because I'd rather just take care of everything myself than deal with him being pissy. Last night, I told him how these outbursts make me feel. That I'm afraid to wake him up because of them. His response was that this reaction is a reflex, no different to how a knee pops up when struck with a hammer, and that I need to just accept that this response is an inevitability. Well, it's 2 a.m. now. I wake him up, he does his same angry song and dance, and I go to pump. After he gets over his burst, he comes out being positive and happy, trying to lightly joke about how this really pissed me off and that I really couldn't get over it. Admittedly, I tell him passive-aggressively that I'm over it, but maintain a shortness with him. He gets angry again, stating that of course, between the two of us, he's the one who can't sleep but I'm the one who's entitled to wear the angry bitch face. He takes the baby to the bedroom and slams the door. After he's done feeding the baby, I tell him that I'm going to sleep outside for the night and he asks me again to wake him up when the baby wakes up. He adds, verbatim, "Can you just ignore my being mad for the first 15 seconds after you wake me up? I've done a good job here, and I feel like I'm owed that. I need you to be a big girl." I feel resentful of the fact that the burden is on me to get over his outbursts. However, I do also recognize that his bursts are short-lived, and that he is waking up to help me during an otherwise difficult time where both of us aren't getting sleep. He does do a great job of supporting us and my emotional well-being during the rest of the day, so I may be the asshole for harboring this resentment. I need some outside perspective on whether he has a point and if I should extend him owed grace for this issue.